What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi. It is Newsday. Let's get into it. There's not a huge amount to talk about today, so this is going to be a fairly quick one, but there's a few things you need to know. We do have new banners incoming. I will discuss these banners in more detail tomorrow because, okay, they're not really new. They're reruns from 2 years ago, strangely enough, where, because we didn't have any Valentine's units last year, we had the Goblin's Hair collab instead. So a 2-year-old rerun, you already know basically to expect me to say skip this one. I think it's an easy skip. They are getting some rebalances though, so we'll talk about that tomorrow in the Before You Summon video. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. That's going to be really interesting. But they are getting a little bit of rebalancing. These are the two banners you can expect to see. That Ryu and that Ina. Ina's actually quite useful, but I don't think she's the end of the world anymore. We'll talk about her tomorrow. And then, of course, Hestia and Eyes. So, once again, only 2 units per banner, and it is discounted for all the non-4-star draws, but I would still say, hold on to your Iris, guys. I've been saying this for a while now, but even the new banners we got, I'm going to say hold on to your Iris. I don't think it's the right time to spend. I think it's the right time to save. We've got collabs incoming. Since they've announced the Goblin Slayer Season 2, I'm willing to bet we're going to get a Goblin Slayer rerun of our collab. Attack on Titan, I think, is a gimme rerun. And then an all-new collab, so you're going to have a lot of Irish you're going to want to spend upcoming. So save for that. Familia Royale. Familia Royale is incoming this week. Join forces with Familia members, aim for a higher rank. True Familia Royale available. Familia Royale is really interesting. We learned a little bit more about how this works last time. Familia Royale enemy number 1. Valentine Darkness Phantasma Killer is affected. Dark physical attack and dark magic attack, both from these enemies. Enemy skill, foe, singular. Decrease physical resist and magic resist. That's actually kind of nice because that's only going to affect one unit on your team, not foes plural, which is interesting. But since there's 5 of them there, that does mean that, they could either affect one. It's going to be a crapshoot how they work. Increases physical resist and magic resist and dex. Decreases damage received single target. While that doesn't seem like a big deal, remember, the one big hit, basically the main thing with Familia Royale, how quickly can you end it, and what's the biggest hit you can get? So, building the right team for this can be very effective. Removing that single target, or increasing single target resistance, is going to decrease your efficiency in this quite effectively. Also apparently removes debuffs. So, bear that in mind when you're building these teams. Enemy resistances. Earth, Water, Thunder resist are 0%. Light resist is down 70%, so get those light teams going. And Phantasma Killer is effective, so your Phantasma Killers are going to be pretty awesome here. Wind, Dark, and Fire resist are all... Wind and Dark resist are up 20%. Fire resist is up 40%. Physical resist is up 40%, and Magic resist is down 0. Enemy is weak to light, and Phantasma Killer is effective. They use skills to boost their physical and magic resist, while reducing your physical and magic resist. Use Sweetheart Dragon Winnie's Sweet Fall to remove the effects, increase damage, and take the advantage. Pretty straightforward stuff. There is another team I'm really thinking about for this event, and I think we all kind of have that team in mind. That team is going to roast this event with extreme efficiency. So, looking forward to that. Enemy number 2 is a Woman's Fury. Phantasma Killer is once again effective. Water physical attack and water magic attack. Enemy skills, self, increase endurance, agility, and dex, strength, and magic resist, and decreases damage received single target. Once again, remember that big hit is kind of what really matters here. Foes, plural, decreases physical resist and will seal, so you need seal anklets or some kind of seal resistance on this. Enemy resistances, earth and light are 0. Thunder resist is down 70%. That's interesting. That is going to suck for me because my thunder teams are not very good. Wind and dark resist are up 20%. Water and fire resist are 40%. Physical resist is 0 and magic resist is down 50. So they want you to use thunder magic attacks which is interesting. Enemy is weak to thunder magic attacks. Form a strong party with Sweet Tooth Tabby Anya and Candied Kitty Chloe. I did say it was after Chloe. Man, I really don't want to go into these banners too deep, though. Enemy uses a variety of buffs, increasing magic resistance, strength, endurance, agility, dex, and damage reduction. Skill target. So, in other words, they'll increase magic and strength and endurance, agility, and dex, and single target damage reduction, which we talked about before. Use Chloe's skill to remove them and aim for big damage with critical attacks. Hint, hint. Remember, the one big single target attack is really what matters here. That's going to make all the difference. Enemy number 3. Mord's Desire for Chocolate. Oh, that didn't look like Mord to me. Phantasma Killer's effective. Dark physical attack and dark magic attack. Enemy skills. Foes. Decrease buff turns. That could be deadly. HP rate damage for a single foe, which... the single target, I guess, that could be effective. I'm not really too worried about that one, but we'll see how that works out. Self increases strength, magic dex, and magic resistance, and removes debuffs. Removing those debuffs is going to be a pain in the butt. However, I think we can handle this. Enemy resistance is mutual. Earth, thunder, and wind resist are 0. Light resistance down 50%. Water, fire, and dark resist is all up 30%. Physical is down. Physical is neutral, 0. And magic resist is up 40%. I hate that they did this. I did this backwards of every time before. It's really weird. Anyway, since light is effective in this battle, prepare to attack with a strong target attackers like the new Lily and Anya. Enemy decreases your buff turns, but Lily, Sweet, Splinter, you can attack and extend buffs to counter. Don't let it take down your party members with HP rate damage attacks. Which means to me that probably is going to come fairly frequently in the fight. We'll see how this plays out, but all this should be live on Thursday. Now, I do want to mention, we do have some openings in our Familias. If you are looking for a Familia spot, I will be back live tonight, and during that live stream, I will be doing a big push for Familia members. If you want to become a member of the Familia, it is a great time to do so. We'll be taking new Familia members live tonight and tomorrow night in preparation for this. So, Familia recruitment stream incoming. That does not mean you necessarily want to leave your Familia at the moment. We do still have a little more than 24 hours as of tonight. If you want early access to this, we do have the Discord and the Familia applications there as well. We can give you kind of a heads up there, but we are going to be pushing hard to get new members into the Familia because we lost a few after the last Familia rush. So come join the Chestia Familias. We've got some room for y'all. Danmachi Season 4 Anime Celebration. As you guys know, Season 4 is... It was announced, I believe, Monday or Sunday or Monday? It was announced earlier this week. So, log in up to 400 hours. It's not showing it there, but we showed it the other day. Ton of hours. Just log in every day. And log in for the next couple of days. You're going to get a 4-star ticket every single... Well, for the next... Like today's ticket number 3 and tomorrow's ticket number 4. It doesn't really matter. Tons of tickets up for grabs, so log in every day and get those free 4-star guaranteed tickets. Also note that there is a bundle incoming tomorrow. Prism Bond and... Adventure Prism Bond and Assist Prism Bond. 11 draw ticket times 10. These are 640 hours apiece. Not the best value, if I'm honest. But if you need Prism Bonds, it's probably a good time. I would actually do this before I go into any of these banners, to be completely honest. But that's my 2 cents on the matter. These could completely screw you, but these will always be good for any... Remember, Prism Bonds are for non-time limited units. Star Bonds are for time limited units. So this is a good time to stock up on maybe a unit, like me in my case, Hephaestus, that you don't have max limit break and that you need max limit breaks. So good opportunities right here. That is, of course, the whale package. Those are paid Iris, so you don't get too excited yet. But we are getting a heroic trial. Heroic trial for these 2 units incoming. We'll cover that when it drops. I'd have to go back and look at what all is required for those units. But you can pretty much look at these units in the in the adventure logs and tell what they do and plan for this accordingly. But make sure you do heroic trials, guys. Even if you don't have these units, it's a great way to farm some dobe so very quickly. And there will be an assist in there as well. I forget who the assist is on that, though. We'll talk about all that when it drops, though. Wargame is back this week. Record Buster is going to be a big part of tonight because I need to improve my scores. My scores are pretty abysmal. But Wargame will be back. That'll be good. Doesn't say this is a pre-round necessarily, but with Wargame, almost always you just want to go as hard as you can. Don't go crazy. Guys, I want to talk about this. Don't rush Wargame. Because I know people that like brag, I made Hero 2, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, you spent 200 Iris to get there because you wanted to rush it first thing of the weekend because you don't have a team that really does it. So congratulations, you, instead of making, 700 Iris free to play, you made 600 Iris because you won't spend 200 of the 800. It's not worth. Guys, don't rush Wargame. Just don't spend Iris on Wargame. It does not math out. It does not math out in your favor. So if you're frustrated because you hit the King 1 wall, you know what? You get 700 free to play Iris. And I'm going to be honest, Jester rank is only 10 Iris more per. It's really not worth the grind. If you hit the King 1 wall, be ecstatic you made it there and walk away with your head held high. Wargame back this week. 7th Zone. We got our rewards, rewards compensation yesterday for the 7th Zone that is currently in maintenance. Hopefully this one will be rectified. It was all because of a couple of the skills from our new units that weren't working in the original 7th Zone. So I see no reason why this one will be busted. But 7th Zone will be back, and we'll cover that, of course, in its own video. Breaking news, production of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Season 4 confirmed, airing 2022. We talked about this the other day. This is why we're getting so much Iris, why it's so hype right now. This is insane. This is awesome. So 4th season is incoming. I don't know where in the light novels this picks up. I believe book 12 to 14, I think, but I could be wrong on that. But either way, stupid hype, guys. That is a ton of fun. So this is everything incoming this week. Danmachi Season 4 Anime Celebration. Receive up to 4 4-star guaranteed tickets. That's happening right now. Tomorrow, I know it says 2-4. Remember, this is all JP time, so today is 2-3 for most of us. Rerun of the Valentine's gotchas from 2 years ago. Once again, I think that's a... We'll talk about the rebalances tomorrow, but I think that's still a pretty good skip. Danmachi Season 4 Anime Celebration Bundle. That's the whale bundles we talked about before with the Prism Bonds. Heroic Trials, White Sand Beach, 7th Zone, Ultimate War Games, and starting on Thursday, True Familia Royale, and the Season 4 Anime Celebration Login Bonus. Remember, log in every day to get your free 400 Iris. So worth, guys. So worth. That's the video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments section down below. Like, comment. Make sure you share this out to your friends. If they're looking for a great free-to-play game, now is the time. We're getting ready to line up for collabs. It's a great time to start saving. If they come in when those collabs kick off, they will be devastated that they don't have any Iris saved up. And we're getting tons and tons and tons and tons of Iris right now. So, save right now, and you will be blessed later on. Catch you all on the next one. And the live stream tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget about that.